What is up, everybody? Digging Up Cole here. Welcome back to Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door with Captain Kirk. Last episode, we went through Boggly Woods. It was some backtracking times, Funland. No. This time, we're gonna go through the Great Boggly Tree, starting with using our new partner, Flurry, to access the secret entrance. And it's a dungeon. This is my least favorite dungeon in the game. And I call them dungeons because that's essentially, like, there's no other word for them, to be perfectly honest. So the Great Boggly Tree is an interesting beast because it has its own miniature set of mechanics. Like, it has its own differences. Oh, look, X-Knots. Fun. First off, X-Knots. Not tough to fight. Also, we get to show off a bit of what Flurry can do. Flurry has something that's a little bit different than what most partners do. You actually have to use the left analog stick to adjust the attack for Flurry and keep it within the cursor. Anyway, this dungeon does have a very unique mechanic to it, which is the punies themselves. Right now, they probably don't seem like they'd be a very big thing, but because this is the Great Boggly Tree, home of the punies, they are going to be involved in some way. And since they're a small tribe of things, and it's Nintendo in the early 2000s, they're PIKMIN. Over here is a magic platform. It's magic. It's not magic. Ooh, Power Punch. That increases my damage for a few turns while in battle. That's cool. Why is there another X-Knot here? I thought I expelled all of you. Forever, no more school for you. Oh, great. My favorite enemy has been introduced. The Yucks. Quite agreeably named. Yuck, yuck, they suck. Although I did get an amazing stylish while rhyming, so I don't think it can be all bad. Now, you didn't get to see why Yucks are terrible. Yucks can spawn enemies known as Mini Yucks. Mini Yucks are a shield for the Yucks. So if you can't kill a Yucks or a variant on a Yucks on turn 1, you're gonna have a fun time. Hey, there's the Puny Elder. They are the leader of the Punies because reasons. Probably because they run the Great Boggly Tree well. And there's the rest of the Punies. Hi, everybody. Are you all trapped in there? That's a shame. Will I help you out? Yes, of course I will. Oh, look, a knocked out X-Knot. And then there's Miss Mouse again. It's always in the rooms filled with treasure where Miss Mouse decides to show up. Why would you force a battle on me? Hey, they dropped the red key. That's for the Elder. I'm actually kind of scared to open it because I'm pretty sure the Elder might get— You suck! Several hours later, well, the Elder continues to lecture this one puny. That's one long lecture. Punies are an interesting little thing because they work in groups, and because of the structure of the dungeon, you can lose some of them, and I'm pretty sure you need all of them to solve certain puzzles. Now, I'm going to try and get through this dungeon quickly, because there is a lot of backtracking. And I'm not a fan of backtracking, which is why it's my least favorite dungeon in the game. Not necessarily my least favorite chapter, because the rest of it is fine, but dungeon-wise, not so much. Also, Puny Orb. It is used on certain things that you will see in a moment. Why would you do that to me? So if I step on this platform right here, and then put the Puny Orb down, it's a pressure plate, essentially. And it'll grant access to another pipe. Now, it doesn't go away if you get rid of the Puny Orb and take the punies off. It's just there to lock the punies on and make sure that they're all there. That is the primary puzzle in this. Oh, look, another wonderful person for me to just hug. For this puzzle, this is interesting and actually provides Flurry with purpose. Flurry's Wind Gust ability, a thing, pushes the punies off the thing where the Puny Orb is set, but the punies, for some reason, when you put the orb down, are all inclined to just go, you know what, I want some of this in my life. Punies are scared of the Piders. No, I didn't forget an S, the game calls them Piders. Which I think is adorable, and also really silly. The interesting thing about Piders is that they can actually take up 2 planes on the game. Either the top or bottom. They're not spiked, but you have to change your strategy depending on which side they're on. It's an interesting way to change things up. I like it a fair bit. Sweet, I leveled up. What am I gonna upgrade now? Badge points, for sure. Since I've upgraded badge points, I am super happy and ready to say I can equip damage dodge. And also something else. Oh look, a weird fly that also happens to inhabit this tree. Not alongside the Punies, against the Punies. So let's go in and follow it, because that seems like a smart idea. If we walk down here, you'll see an interesting beehive-looking thing. Now we have to fight a group of these things that I don't know the name of. They will fight with each other. What I recommend is using Flurry's Gust ability to push your own Punies back. For some reason, this helps you fight the Jabbies, and not quite sure why. Also, explosions. Kaboom. I said kaboom. Kaboom. Oh, by the way, just as a quick note, if you're playing this for yourself and for some reason watching my videos beforehand, this isn't an answer to a puzzle. This is the puzzle itself. What's in here? Ooh, blue key. Sweet. Now I get to walk all the way back. Okay, now that I've gotten them all across, I'm gonna take the puny orb out and drop down here. Because I'm pretty sure there's some useful things like Thunder Rage and a Shine Sprite. I could pretend I know what I'm doing, but instead I can relay the information after you've seen it and look smart. Blue key in the door, rescue the Punies, have my numbers go up to 100. That's a whole ton of Punies. I did a Coops thing to unlock a secret brick, which gives damage dodge partner. I have to go pick up all my Punies now. Also, inconspicuous much. Behind here is an item shop that doesn't have many useful items. Explore it if you like. Where are the rest of you? Oh, I guess you're up there. Well, to the 4 of you that braved through it, good on ya. At least you're not arachnophobic. And behind door number 1 is 100 some odd Jabbies. Slow delivery because I'm going to pass out soon. Ooh, this looks completely inconspicuous and not like it was drawn on by me when I was 10. I'm not very profoundly skilled in the arts. Oh no, it's a trap. Bahahaha, it's tea and crumpets again. I'm sorry, am I too British for you? We're trapped, oh no, whatever will we do? This is a predicament of 0. Earlier I was referencing a puzzle that was not the solution, but rather the puzzle itself. This is the solution to the puzzle I was talking about. Sun, moon, puny, star. Ta-da! We did it. We plugged in the right details. It's like solving every test in school ever. Wow, what a giant chest! I can imagine that the game is just gonna go, na 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 na, you got some shoes. These are the super boots. Now, like partners, these have an application in the adventure field and in battles as well. In the adventure field, if you press A in mid-jump, Mario will do a ground pound, which is useful in not as many scenarios as I would have hoped. But it can be used to break X things like that, and in battles it's another move, which I neglect to use because it costs FP. A lot of it, and I don't know how much damage the move does when I could just use a move that I am impeccably skilled at. Hey, Punies, I am here to rescue you. And I'm going to enjoy this next puzzle. I say puzzle. It's more an infuriating game of watching as you try and push things down a very ridiculous contraption known as hole in the ground. Because Mario has his new fancy blue shoes, which you can clearly see on his feet, they're there. Totally, for real. Mario's jump attacks do more damage, which means I am going to attack the yucks. Okay, so for this puzzle, because it is a puzzle, switch to Coops. Figure out the rest. I'm kidding, of course. Don't bother to figure things out. I am here to have the brain when you don't need to. I got Shrink Stomp. I won't equip it, but I'll go, oh, that is a nice practical application. I should use that, and then never will. Oh, I need 101 Punies. Wow, isn't that great? And oddly specific. Oh, look, tea and crumpets. I nearly just said on the Barbie. I'm gonna put all the Punies in here and hope for the best that it's not another trap. That brought up the crystal star. And now it is here for all of us to enjoy, unlike my singing, so I will stop now. but I will continue to give the bad delivery because that is what people like. So, Tea and Crumpets, are you planning to explode the place? Or are you planning to play Super Monkey Ball at some point? I mean, that'd be a fun thing to do. I think we should do that. Oh, you just want to blow up the tree? That's fine too. I mean, it's your choice, really. I'm gonna be completely honest. If you're quick, you can explore a bit of the dungeon and still make it back in time. But the timer still continues to go down while you're fighting enemies and while you're in dialogue screens. So, if you don't want to get explodified, I recommend you don't get explodified. I love how Punies came out the side of that. Just like, this podcast contains. Alright, we made it in really, really good time. Like, not even troublesome. I should probably heal Flurry, because Flurry is at incredibly low health. The village elder is not happy with Tea and Crumpets, and he's just like, dude, I just want to explode your base. I mean, you can't expect me to play Super Monkey Ball. What's up with that? Now it's time to play Super Monkey Ball. There's a reason I kept going on about that. I'm not just completely, like, I haven't magically become really funny. It's just that I knew he looked like Super Monkey Ball. So now we've got Magnus. I'm pretty sure its full name is Magnus von Grapple. So there's no time limit for this. However, if you want to get through this, I'm going to recommend nothing. Do as you do. Unless you do bad, then don't do that. Oh, right. I haven't ever shown this. Flurry has Gale Force. I can't use it on bosses. Gale Force, if done correctly, doesn't damage enemies. Instead, it just pushes them straight off the arena. And you get the XP from them, but it doesn't do damage. So if it fails hard. Okay, now that I have FP, let's Power Bounce on him because that does more damage now. Or not. Power Bounce is good. I'm scared to try Spin Jump on a boss, but I will try it on another enemy at some point. Come on, you couldn't regen my FP? Like, that would have been the most useful thing, rather than going, you know what's fun? Arm rockets! Come on! I'm gonna die. Oh, thank God! Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me! I was gonna save this for the final boss of the game. That was supposed to be special, but I am not dying 3 times and having to start way back. Because if I do, I have to start the chapter over. I am not doing that. Yes! I was at 2 health, no healing items, barely any HP, barely anything to cover myself. I would have lost if I hadn't gotten the lucky damage dodge like 7 times. We got a crystal star. So, this'll end chapter 2 of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. So, next time, we're gonna make our way back to Rogueboard and start up what is commonly referred to as the best chapter in this game. So, look forward to that. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. I will see you all in the next video. Ciao.